Okay, good morning to Thursday Cardio. It's a new program this morning, so I will demonstrate, and like I just said to everybody else, if you don't understand, just unmute yourself and ask. We will stop and we will explain. It's just like being on the floor in the studio. There's no reason to rush through anything. Okay, let's get going with the warm-up. Toes nicely curled in, and we're coming forward with a little bit of a bend. Five on each side, and we're changing around. And slowly into that glute bridges, relaxing your shoulders, and we're pushing up. And after 5, we're staying down. Remember, we're pulling that belly button up to the rib cage. So imagine there's a little string pulling it up, releasing those hip flexors. We're doing 10 of these. And I'm halfway. I've got 2 to go. Okay, slowly making our way up and around we go into that T-sit spine rotation. Remember, toes are curled. We're sitting back as much as what we can, planting your hand in the center, other one behind your head. Follow your elbow to your knee. Elbow to knee, and follow that elbow as you go out. Nice and controlled. And after 5, we're changing. And we're slowly making our way up. And feet are facing forward, nice and wide, a little bit wider than hips. Reaching up into the sky, grabbing those ankles, dropping the booty down. See my arms on the inside of my legs and my chest is open. And I'm lifting up. All 5. And arms are going to go up, and we're squeezing those shoulder blades together. Full range of motion, as much as what you can. And last one. And we're going to drop. I go a little bit wider so I can really drop into that heel side to side. 5 on each side. Once again, my chest is open. I'm pushing into that heel. 5 to each side. I'm at 9 and 10. After that one, I pull my belly button in, put my shoulders back. That helps with the balance. And I'm going to make 5 circles to the one side and 5 circles to the other side. And I'm changing legs around. Okay, and last one, you can either just step back and bring your foot in, step back, drive up with your knee, and you can add an arm. Stepping back. So making sure that back knee is bended. Coming up. Go, Paula, let me see. Step back and drive. There you go. Now just make sure that back leg is bended. That's the big thing. And after 5, we're changing sides. Okay. So we will be working on a timer for 35 seconds with a 20-second break. We'll show you 2 exercises and we will be doing 4 rounds of the 2 exercises. So our first exercise for today is a fake little jumping. We're jumping, like jumping rope. That's what I'm trying to get to. Okay, so we're jumping rope. If this is too much, you can just make small little movements with your knees. Okay? Our next one that we're going to combine with that is Frankenstein. So remember Frankenstein the monster? So we're going to walk straight legs up. So you see I'm going straight legs up. Actually, same leg, same arm, sorry. And that will be your 2 exercises for this first round. Do you guys have any questions? Everybody good? Okay, let's get going. Okay, and off we go. Remember, I am squeezed in, my body squeezed. Nothing is wiggling or jumping up and down with you. Body is nicely engaged. Remember, if the jumping is too much, just tap it out. Come on, we've got this. Okay, let's get ready for those marches. Straight legs up. Same leg, same arm. 5 seconds. And off we go. Marching. As high as you can go. Squeezing that tummy. Last little bit coming up. Okay, be back to your jumping. Two, one, and off we go skipping. You can do all the fancy tricks you always wanted to do, like little double jump actions. If I do that with the rope, I'll fall on my face. Got this. Last 5. Hey, good job. Back to our marches. Same leg, same arm. 3, 2, and off we go. Over halfway. There you go. Third round coming up. Four, 3. Here we go. Jump it out. Step it out. Squeeze. 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 That's 10. And you're still squeezing. Nothing should jiggle. Done. The sure way to get that heart rate up a bit. Three, two, and off we go. Remember, I'm still squeezing that tummy. It's like doing a crunch. Last 4. Here you go, last round coming up. Four seconds. Last jumping. Let's go. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Halfway. Last 8 seconds. Let's pick up that pace. You can do this. Okay. Last marching. Four seconds. 3, 2, and off we go. Last 10. There you go. 1 round done. Let's grab some water. So some of you might want to bring something closer by so you can be elevated for one of the exercises on the next round. So a little bench, a couch, anything like that. So our next exercise is we're going to jump forward and backwards. So it's going to look like this. Small little jump forwards and backwards. Okay, if you're not jumping, fast forward, backwards. You see I make a little knee bend. So remember which leg you're leading with, so you can change legs around. Okay, looking like this, just bending very fast, not big steps, small little steps, or we're jumping forward and backwards. Okay, and then we're going to do a half burpee, meaning we are not standing up for the burpee. So it's going to look like this on the ground. You see, I'll turn it this way as well. So I'm going to jump out, or when I come in, I'm in this position and I'll stay down. So I jump out, and I come in. If you're on the bench, you're here. Or step out, step in. It's going to look like this. This is the bench. Step out, step in, step in. So you see I'm staying in that squat position. The same with the burpee. Does anybody have questions before we start? Everybody good? Okay. So remember, it's cardio. If you can't keep up, stand, march. Just move. March like the sun. I don't care. As long as you're moving for your 35 seconds and getting your heart rate up. We're working on lung capacity today. Okay. Let's do this. And off we go. Small little jumps, forward and backwards. Small little jumps. Or small little steps, forward, back, forward, back. Okay. Last 5 seconds. Pick up that pace if you can. Okay, we're into burpees. So remember, we're either here, landing wide feet out, or we're here, or we can even step it out. Okay, let's go. Halfway. Last 10. Last one. Good job. Five seconds. And off we go. Once again, I am engaged all the way through. I'm trying to not let anything wiggle while I'm jumping. I'm really squeezing it out. Last 10 coming up. Good job. Heart rate should be up nicely now. Five seconds. 3, 2, let's do this. Almost there. Last 8. 3, 2, done. Third round. My heart rate is definitely up. Starting to sweat. 2, 1, off we go. So remember, if you were stepping out, you should be changing legs. Stepping out with a different leg every time. Okay. Everybody else is squeezing. Pelvic floor, butt cheeks, tummy, shoulders. Well, there you go. Third round of burpees. I read this morning the 4 best exercises to burn calories, and all 4 of them are in this program, by the way. So, okay, let's go. We're getting there. Push through, dig deep. Last few, come on. Guys, it, we're done. Last round. Whew. Okay, off we go. Last round. We can do this. Next round is a little bit lower impact cardio. So work hard. You have a chance to recuperate after this. Shoulders, belly, butt, forward, backwards. Come on. Okay, Glenn, last 10. Pick up the pace. Done with those silly jumps. Done with them. Okay. One more set of those silly burpees. 9 seconds. Okay, dig deep. I know this is not easy, but you've got this. 3, 2, and off we go. When you jump out, you're in a nice little plank position. Don't compromise form now. Rather slow it down a bit. Come on. I'm talking to myself when I say come on because I have to dig deep. Come on. Good job. Done with that round. Done. Okay, let's grab some water. So on the next one, first exercise, we have 2 options again. Actually, 3 options. So one can be level 1, will be just to hold your plank. So checking those straight line underneath those shoulders, corkscrew them in. You see my shoulders are going down. I'm pulling my belly button up and I step out. So I'm either just going to hold this for the 35 seconds. You can be down on your forearms. I have no problem with that. Same principle. If you want to take it up a level, you can be on your knees, bringing your hands close together. You see I'm bringing my hands a little bit closer together. And I'm really squeezing my butt, and I'm reaching up. Now, if you want to go full throttle, you're going to go into that plank position, stepping out. Once again, bringing those hands closer together, and you're reaching up. So let me just show you with those hands. I'm still underneath my shoulder, so I'm not like out there. I'm still making sure that I'm underneath that shoulder. Just bringing them a little bit closer so when you lift up, your hips can stay stable. Okay, so you don't want to be swinging your hips. This is not what I'm looking for. I want you to try and stay as stable as possible and lifting up. Or we can be down here, or we're just holding plank, or holding plank. Okay. Okay, with that, we are going to go into a sumai squat position. So sumai means feet are out. Clear position for ballet dancers. So we're going to do a little squat and lift. Squat. Now you see I'm really placing my body weight onto that leg when I lift. This is engaged. This is engaged. Okay. The deeper you squat, the harder it will be. Okay. Any questions before we start? Everybody good? Okay. Plank reach. Let's get ready. So really focus on that hips not moving. Ali will watch you, and if your hips are moving, she'll help you to modify it. Okay. So corkscrew in. We've got 9 seconds to go. 4, 3, and off we go. So I'm tucked in, belly button up to rib cage. I'm reaching out. My head is in line with my spine, and I'm pushing through my toes. And I can feel how I'm moving away from my shoulders. I'm readjusting myself. Last 10 coming up. And I'm squeezing. 5. Good job. Ollie, was that good? Everybody was doing it good? Okay, let's get ready for those sumas. Feet are turned out. Shoulders are engaged. Off we go. Squat, lift, squat, lift. And I'm squeezing. And I'm keeping my shoulders nice and open. I'm not hanging forward. And when I lift, I squeeze those inner thighs. Trying to stay engaged as possible. The other thing is, if I'm engaged, my muscles are just showing, so you know you're working. Been working hard this last 47 days. Not missing a beat. There you go. Body's screaming at me here. Okay, back to those planks. Five seconds. Let's get ready. And off we go. Remember, belly button up to rib cage. Pushing through those toes. Trying to keep those hips as still as possible. Last little bit coming up. Push through. Focus on those hips, nice and steady. If you're holding your plank, squeeze a little bit harder. There you go. Back into our squats. Definitely not as cool as it was in April when we started with this. Feet nice and out. Shoulders, belly, butt. Okay, off we go. Squat, lift. Last few coming up. Let's go nice and deep if you can. Squat deep. Squat deep. Got it. Okay. Third round of planks. Four seconds. Let's get ready. Okay. Off we go. Really squeezing butt. Drop those shoulders into their pockets. We're over halfway. Last 10 is coming up now. If you're in a plank position, squeeze harder. Push through those feet. Good job. Time for those squats. So hips are nice and warmed up now. If it doesn't bug your knees, let's try and squat a little bit deeper before we lift. Okay, let's get ready. And squat, lift. Nice and deep. Shoulders, belly. Really squeezing when I come up. Pushing through that heel. Making sure this body's working. It's not going to be hanging this summer. Even if I have to stay in my backyard all summer. It's going to be a sexy butt. Okay, good job. Last round. Get ready, 5 seconds. This is it. Let's do this. Make sure you're not running away from that wrist and shoulder position. Dropped in, squeezing. Halfway. You've got this. Last 9 coming up. Let's really squeeze it. Squeeze for this last 5 seconds. Everything you've got. Done. Okay. Nice deep squats on this last round. Remember when I squat, I'm sitting into those heels. I'm not here. I'm really sticking that butt out and dropping it down. 3, 2, sit into those heels and lift. I lead the action with my butt. Halfway, nice and deep. Let's go. Squeeze that pelvic floor as you come up. Last 9. Go as deep as you can. 4. Done. Another one down. One more round to go. One more set, I should say. Okay. So on this first one, once again, 3 ways to do this. If you have a big enough couch, you can go onto your couch. I'll demonstrate on the ground. If your couch is big enough, you're going to go into your plank position, walk on your couch. Can you see my feet? So watch my feet, I'm walking it out. So if I'm on the couch, it's going to look like this. If you don't have the space to walk, you are doing mountain climbers, looking like this. Okay? Or you are elevated, looking like this. So the principle stays the same. You need to stay underneath that shoulder. If you are starting to go there, you need to readjust yourself into that plank position. Okay, so that is important. That will be exercise number 1. Exercise number 2, oh, we're going to stay down onto forearms. Pulling belly button up to spine, shoulders engaged, and we are body sawing. So once again, if your shoulders can't do this movement, you are elevating this movement onto the bench, going onto your toes and back. This is the only exercise, almost the only exercise when you're in a plank position where you can go a little bit away from that shoulder. Okay, I am going to unmute you to hear if you have any questions. Okay, I can hear everybody. Does anybody have any questions?
I do,
Is there
Paula.
any way that I can do these? Sorry, Paula. Go ahead.
Could you just show me the second option again? I think you did 4 options on that first one.
On the first exercise, on the wall. Okay, so the hardest one will be on the ground, where you are down in your plank position and you're walking 2 to the one side, 2 to the other side. If that is too much for your shoulders, you will be going onto your couch, walking it on the couch. 2 to the one side, 2 to the other side.
Okay.
If you cannot do either of those, you are doing mountain climbers or you're doing elevated mountain climbers.
Okay.
Okay. Anybody else? And then the last one is the body saws. Okay. Okay, let's get ready. Three, two, off we go. 2 steps to the one side, 2 steps to the other side. And I'm engaging. I'm squeezing belly button. That's it. Oh, we were on the wrong cycle. Anyway, okay. That was a nice short little one because I was on the wrong timer. Okay, let's get ready for those body saws so we can get. Okay, remember this nice little degree when you set yourself up, stepping out. Are we ready? And off we go. We're slowly rocking back and forth.
Mike and Hilda, when you go back and forth, don't lift your butts up. Keep in the plank all the time. When you're rocking back, you're rocking into your heels. Keep that butt down.
Last 10 coming up.
It's better.
Done. I'm just going to stay down here. If this one feels a little bit longer, it's because it is a little bit longer than the first one. Okay, let's set ourselves up. Okay, and off we go. Remember, we're walking. Or we in mountain climbers. Or we're taking it all a step up. Last 10 coming up. I'm going to switch over to the other one now again. There we go. Can you just give Ollie all a thumbs up that you are all good? Wrists, everything is good? Okay. Let's get ready for those body saws. And off we go. My arms are more tired than my abs. Halfway. End of round 2. It's coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, done. Get ready for that 3rd round of plank walks. 5 seconds. 2, 1. So I'm walking a little bit, only 1 to each side because of space. My carpet is a little bit slippery to do it on. Last 10, and I'm running away. I can feel how I'm running away from that nice posture. Realign myself. 4 seconds. Done. Hey, body source, third round. 5 seconds. And off we go. I'm sorry to say, we're only halfway. Last 10 coming up. 9. 1, done. Last round. I'm just stretching my arms out. They're working harder than the abs. Let's get ready. 4, 3, and off we go. Last plank walk. Last mountain climber. Remember, if it's too much, go down. Regress one down. Just keep moving. You can be doing mountain climbers. You can elevate it up. I'm good. As long as you're moving. Last 10. You've got this. And we are done. No, we're not. We have a body saw to do. Look at me almost cheating here. 10 seconds to the body saws. 3, and off we go. Last 10 coming up. 3, 2, done. Ooh. Okay, now drag yourself off that floor. I forgot to tell you, but if you have a pillow close by, we can use the pillow for the finisher. Otherwise, you can just push your knees together. So grab some water, grab a pillow or a sweatshirt, anything. Doesn't need to be anything heavy, anything that you can just squeeze between your legs. So remember on, can't even remember which day we did it. Yeah, it was yesterday. We did the butt finisher with opening and closing. Now we're going to reverse that butt finisher. So instead of opening and closing, we are going to squeeze the pillow between our legs, and we're just going to go up and down while we keep that squeeze. On the next one, we're going to go up, hold it, and really squeezing, really squeezing. On the third one, you're going to open and close. You're going to catch that pillow before it drops. Small movement, very small movement. Okay. So what happens is, with yesterday's butt finisher, you target certain muscles. With the reverse butt finisher, we're targeting the muscles on the opposite side of whatever we were doing yesterday. Okay. Do we have any questions? Paula, can you give us a thumbs up? Ollie, can you just check if Paula is okay? Everybody understands? Okay, let's get down on the ground. 20 seconds. Everybody ready? We are going to squeeze this pillow for life and death. Okay, let's go. Up and down, squeezing. Last 3 seconds. And we're going to go up and squeeze that pillow. Really squeezing it. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the pillow. You'll feel that inner thighs working really hard. Last 5 seconds coming up. Okay, on the last one, 3, 2, 1. Small movement. Open, catch it. Catch, catch, catch. Small movement. Open and close. That pillow should almost not move. That's how small it should be. Last 10. Pillow's leaving me. 2, 1, and we're going up and down, squeezing that pillow. Squeeze it. And we're holding. You should feel those inner thighs. Yesterday you were feeling it there. Today it's in the inside of your legs. 9 seconds. Push that pillow in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch and release. Catch and release. My inner thighs are absolutely screaming at me. I'm having a hard time keeping my butt up in the air. Remember, no lower back action. This, legs. 2, and last round, up and down. Here we go. Come on, guys, you've got this. Up and down. Last 5 seconds. Woo, cramping. Let's go. And we're squeezing that pillow. Woo, my inner thighs. Last 9. Let's squeeze really hard. I know it's hurting. Hang in there. 2, 1, last one. Catch and release. Catch and release. Last 10 seconds. Well done. Phew. That I have to say was hard. Put those palm of your feet together and let's stretch out those inner thighs. Let's straighten those legs out. Make sure you're sitting onto your sit bones. Bring yourself nice and up and then go forward, pulling on those toes. If you can't, just hold on to where you are. It's all good. Stretching out the back of those legs into those calves. And we're slowly going to release. And we're going to go into our figure 4. And that's this one. You can either push on the inside of your leg, or we put our hands in between our legs and we pull it up. Let's pull it in a little bit more for those last couple of seconds. And we're releasing, changing legs around. And we're releasing. Bringing those arms into the airplane, palms facing up, cross over your leg. The foot that's on the ground is the side you're dropping to. And we're slowly releasing. Remember a little windshield wiper. So we're just realigning that back and we're crossing over to the other side. And we're slowly going to come out of it. Windshield wipers side to side. Hug this leg into our chest. And we're changing sides. And we're slowly releasing. Making our way slowly up, walking your feet towards your hands. Nice deep breath. And up we come. Let's just do a quick quad stretch. So remember, if you need to hold on to something, hold on to it. You're going to put your knees together, scoop your butt in, and push with your hand in, push with your foot into your hand. And we're changing sides. And slowly release. Let's just go to the one side. And we're slowly releasing to the other side. Remember, don't lean forward. And come out of it, deep breath down. Breathe out. One more. And we survived cardio day number 2 for this month. Good job, guys.